come on in and say hi. Tell me how your week was. Tell me something good. It's Friday. That's my good. And I'm pretty sure I'm off Monday, which makes today even greater. Thank you so much for being here. Fuel up with some coffee. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful day today here in the Northeast, not west, east. I am live from the United States. I am in the Mid-Hudson Valley in New York, and I'm a crafter. I love to craft all the things. So come on in. I'm working with some stencils tonight. So Wednesday night on YouTube Live, I made a sign using this coastal sea turtle from Essential Stencil. Let's see. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. It's a one-piece stencil. Hello again. Hello, hello. Hey, Judy. Hi, Lavon. Hi, Tina. How are you, friend? And Philippines, hello. Hey, Philippine guy, how are you? Welcome. I am also streaming on YouTube. So, hey, both worlds. So anyway, I made this sea turtle sign, and I used, hey, Shelby, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing. Hey, Roger, how are you? I am well. I am well. I am well. Last Friday, I was not well. I wasn't well all weekend, but I am finally well, and I am so happy. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Happy Friday. Hey, Kathy, you made all your dogs today, and you wrapped them for Christmas. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Hey, Jackie Brown, how are you? So like I was saying, on Wednesday on YouTube, I made a sign using this stencil, and actually before I made it, it was claimed by my friend, and so I brought it to work on yesterday, on Thursday, and another friend of mine saw it. Thank you so much. Welcome. And she was like, did you make that sign? I was like, yeah. She's like, did you make it for somebody? Is it available? And I was like, yeah, Sam claimed it. So she's like, that is my bathroom. Those are my colors. Can you please make me one? So I used the Dollar Tree wood slats that they have. I used 3 of them. I don't have it to show you because it's gone. Hello, Designer Roadkill. And hello, hey. But it was 3 slats, kind of. You can go back to my page, and I posted the finished copy. Hello, Loretta. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. So I'm going to get started painting this round. This is from Hobby Lobby. I went on Memorial Day. I hadn't been to Hobby Lobby in 3 years. Hello, Audrey. Hey, Giselle from Your Craft Cottage. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. And this is a 10-inch round. I went Memorial Day, and they were having a huge, huge sale. Live Liddy. No, I am not Karen. My name is Leah, and this is Make All the Things with Mia. Thank you so much for watching. All right, so the color, she wanted the exact same color. So the color that I used on the other side was Jamaican Sea. It's by a folk art, as you can see. And it is a matte acrylic paint. And just pouring it out. We're going to paint this, distress it, make it the same, but a little bit different. So that's rare that I make the same thing. Hey, Lisa. Yes, it's been a while. I'm going to try to get on a regular schedule and get back onto Friday lives. You know, life is busy. Summertime is busy. I wasn't really expected to be so busy, but I've been busy, busy, busy. And this summer has been a scorcher. So hot, but I got to tell you, Lavon, are you listening? You are so right about the humidity. There was no humidity today, and the heat was so bearable. It was so nice. Hey, Jay. First time watching me, well, welcome. My name is Leah, and this is Make All the Things with Me. I am a crafter, and I love all the things. You will find me using a lot of stencils. The stencil I'm using tonight is from Essential Stencil. I do have affiliate link, so if you are interested, just leave a comment and I will send you the link and the coupon code, which is all the things, to save 10% at checkout. Hey, Raleigh. Happy Friday. So how was your week? My week was tough. It was gorgeous today, so gorgeous. Hey, Norma. I had a really, really rough week. And today, not so rough. Today the weather was perfect, work was perfect. Well, we had a little bit of a hiccup in the morning, but we adjusted and it worked out just amazing. And I just want to put this so you can see it. I hope you can see my round. Isn't this a gorgeous color? Hey, Ava. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that, my friend. Would love thumbs up and share me out, please. It wasn't rough, but very busy and long. You're so ready for the weekend. Amen, Tiffany. Amen. And that's a beautiful color, Roger. It sure is. Hey, Beth. And this color is Jamaican Sea. And it's by Folk Art. I know it's backwards. I didn't sand the round, and I'm thinking maybe I should have. We'll see how it works out. It's good to see me. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining me all the time. Or did Giselle respond to Beth? I don't know how that works. There's comments all over the place. You were watching the first turtle one a few minutes ago. Oh my goodness, now you get part 2. They're going to Jamaica for their honeymoon. Oh, I've been to Jamaica. It's beautiful. Stay in the touristy area. That's what I've heard. And I'm painting the back. I always like to finish my backs. Hey, Jackie. It's good to see me too. I don't know. I'm so confused with the comments. This color is such a happy color. It was so funny. I asked my friend, I was like, what shade of blue do you want? Because I've got like 500 shades of blue. Blue is my color. And she's like, no, I want the same shade. That same exact shade. I was like, okay, I rarely make the same one twice, but I've got like crafting ADD, and I just got to always make all the things and all the different things. Kathy, hello. Yes, I'm doing well, my friend. How are you? How are you feeling? Thank you for being here. We need to catch up. So I had a really long, draining, not so great week. And the week ended pretty well. Got out of work on time, which is always a plus. I've been working extra late this week. And you know, it'd be really pretty, like to do some kind of seascape on this, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Different shades of this blue. So, July. We are halfway through July, right? Oh my gosh, I have June up. is July 18th. Can you believe it already? What have you been crafting? I just craft what I feel. I think I've only done like one Christmas craft. Hello, Luai or Lowy. How are you? Hey, Deb with Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. Deb is up next after me, and then I believe closing the night is Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. She comes on at 10. Oh, you're the best, Kathy. Thank you, my friend. All right, so I just need to do the edges. Paint's getting a little bit dry. I'm just gonna wet it a little bit because I'm doing the edges. They're gonna be sanded, but I do want to put a little bit of color on there. And I won't get to put on a hanger. I'm out of staples. So I won't be able to put a hanger on there unless I use the rebar and then I drill holes. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. So today was a long day. I believe Friday Favorites started at 10 a.m. this morning, right? Am I right? I have a lot of catching up to do and replays to watch. Did you say 10-inch round? I think I did, right? Let me measure it in a sec. I think I did say 10. Ten-inch round from Hobby Lobby, and it's part of this. It came in a three pack, 3 or 4 pack, and it was on sale back on Memorial Day. You haven't watched all day? I was at work today. Yeah, replays. Hello, Lonely Gifts and Specialties. How are you? Oh, and there's Corey from Creative Roots Art in the house. Hey, Corey. All right, so. Isn't this a gorgeous color? Now I gotta figure out which side I want as the front and the back. This side's a little bit rougher. I'll go with this side. And of course, I can't paint without making a mess. What's too long for your attention span, Deb? What am I missing? Should I leave this out just in case? No, I think it'll be fine. All right. I'm going to give this a quick whitewash just across the whole board. And I am using white Adirondack. It's a folk art home decor chalk paint. You're here supporting your peeps. All right, so I'm just using the paint that's on the lid, and I'm just dipping my chippy brush in it. And we'll just offload some of it because I want a really dry brush and then build up the distressing. And just swiping across. And I didn't need to reload, which is always nice. A little bit more. Got you all shared out. Thank you so much, Deb, from Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. I appreciate that, my friend. All right. I have another project to make, another revamp of a revamp. I have this Dollar Tree mailbox. A friend of mine asked me to make something for her daughter's graduation party to put envelopes in. And if you all know the story about my mailbox that I found from Dollar Tree, I searched high and low for it, and there was only one left. And I went every day looking at each part of this Dollar Tree until I finally found it. And then I decorated. Hey T, how are you, my friend? And I decorated with strawberries, and then I said, listen, those mailboxes are really, really hard to find. I'll just take the strawberries off and I'll paint it for you. So I'm going to be working on that this weekend. I'll also be live tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. for a very special collaboration crafting event with Digital Deco Designs and oh goodness, I think it's Tattered and Lace Designs, one of her cutouts. So I think it starts early tomorrow morning. I'll be posting the schedule, and I'll be posting information on it on my broadcast channel. So be sure to watch my broadcast channel. I'm pretty sure the link is on there somewhere. If not, you can go to my homepage and join my broadcast channel, and you'll be notified for when I go live or stuff like that. And I'm just spot sanding in certain areas, not all over. All right. This is what it's looking like right there. All right, let's get this dust off of here. Do I need that anymore? I don't. And here is the stencil I am using. It is called Coastal Sea Turtle. It is from Essential Stencil. I do Grace and Tattered Lace. Thank you, Giselle. At least I hope that's what it is, right? I think I'm in the right of it. It's Coastal Sea Turtle. It's a stencil by Essential Stencil. If you are interested, leave a comment. I do have a affiliate link, and I do have a savings code. It's all the things, so you can use that, save 10%, including sale items. So many different styles. All right, so I did this the other day. I'm not putting the turtle on the whole board, just kind of peeking from the side. I'm just kind of place them where I want them, and I do tape my stencils to the board because I'm a little bit messy. And, you know, sometimes the stencil moves and it messes up and it bleeds, and I don't like that because then I have to fix it. And I'm just going to dip into my lid. I'm going to dip. And this is not what you want to go and stencil with. Do you see all that paint on there? That is way too much paint. You love turtles? Sea turtles are beautiful creatures. Hi Charlotte, how are you? Happy Friday. And Seamus, Hello, happy Friday, welcome. All right, so I'm gonna go. So I usually start away from the area that you want to stencil. And what I did was I offloaded onto a paper towel, just get all that paint off. What you want is to layer your image, build up on it, because it'll cause bleedings, especially with stencils that have a lot of details in them. Hard to find the motivation to do art. Thankful for these streams. Oh, I feel you, Robin. I feel you. That's why I like to do quick and easy crafting projects. Just something to get your mind off of the week, the day, whatever you're going through. Now I think I waited too long and the paint dried, so there's like nothing on here. And you just layer the colors on. I am just doing this all in one color. I'm not getting fancy with it. The sample on the case, the turtle is just in white. You can do the turtle in any color you want. And you can even paint it to look like a real sea turtle and get really artsy and crafty with it. And you know me, I am all about quick, easy, simple crafting. I do some more intricate ones, but I prefer quick and easy. Regina, are you there? Hello, my friend. I have not talked to you in forever. Well, Robin, sorry to hear that. No, Robin, this stencil is from Essential Stencil, right here. And I do have in the description the link to Essential Stencil. Stencils are so easy. Hey, Mike, I am well. How are you? I see a lot of so-and-so is watching. I'm not really seeing a lot of comments. But sometimes you just need something to get your mind off of whatever is troubling you. And just like a quick and easy craft that you can create in an hour can do wonders for your soul. Thank you, Robin. But I do use vinyl as well. I do cut out. I have not a Cricut, I have a Silhouette Cameo cutting machine. And I also have a laser, which before I went live and I didn't quite get done cutting it, I'm cutting up some images for a graduation for that mailbox I was telling you about. And I am not seeing comments on Facebook at all. Oh, I am so sorry. I had to do an update real quick too. I couldn't even I was stuck on Facebook. And so I had to exit, and then I went over to check if there was an update. Sure enough, there was definitely an update. And then I had to open up the app again, and then it worked, and now there are no comments, very few comments. It's not a laser, it's a light bulb that blinks. Lombard. Oh, and you're doing pretty good, Mike. That's good to hear. You're wondering about trying stencils with your ceramics for glaze application. Oh my goodness. Yes, definitely. You could even use paste for your stencils, just like in card making and paper crafting. You could use plaster, lightweight spackling. Just get it, scoop it up on a putty knife and just right over the stencil, and then pick the stencil up, and you have a beautiful 3D image. And I'm sure you can do that with your ceramics. I have stenciled on glass, on jars, on 3D images, or surfaces. All right, I'm going to pick this up and see how it looks. Needs a little bit more, but this is how it's looking. You see? Needs another coat. Now, that tape is there. I picked it up, did not remove the tape. So when I put it back down, it not only helps keep it in place, it holds its place when you flip it to check your image. Yes, it would, Robin, it would. And it's so funny that you mentioned ceramics. One of my friends heard about a ceramics class nearby, and we're going to take a class this summer. I'm so excited about that. I haven't done ceramics in so long. And now I'm going over with another coat, just to make it a little bit brighter. All right, I'm liking how that's looking. There it is. Right? And if you wanted to, you could just leave it just like this, put a hanger on it, but I'm going to do a little bit more. Hey Lindell, how are you, my friend? I am so sorry. I don't know how you did your live. I am so sorry for your loss. The turtle's back, Regina, yes. I got a special request. The first one actually got done, got sold right after my live. Actually like kind of right before, because I was telling my friend what I was going to make, and she's like, I want it for my mom. And then when I brought it to work, my other friend saw it and she's like, that's perfect for my bathroom. I want one. So now I'm making another one. Marianne, hello. Thank you so much. Bit of a gallows humor, but there have been throwing little vessels in the hopes that last year get ashes back to place in an urn for her. Oh, Robin. All right, let me put this away. Let me dry it a little bit more. I may, when I'm not live and no pressure, but I may put a little shadow around the turtle. With the paint marker, just in a really light blue, just to kind of make it pop a little bit. We'll see if I feel like it needs a little extra. Now, I found this at Walmart the other day. Totally not related to this project or the sea turtles, because like I said, Essential Stencil, I am an affiliate, and for a while they were sending out samples of their new releases. So I got sent this. I would never have bought this for myself. I would think, what can I do with it? What can I, like, just didn't seem like something I would craft with. And now here I am using it twice, 2 projects in a row. But it's beautiful. And you know, there really are like so many things you could do with it. So I am going to The other one I wrapped across, I wrapped around the sign that I made, but this one, I don't know. It's hard when something is round. So I'm going to use a little bit of Beacon Fabri-Tac glue and a little bit of hot glue. And I am going to grab my parchment paper. And I'm just going to do a bead of glue on the top of this net burlap twine. I don't know what it's called. And I'm using Beacon Fabri-Tac glue. It's my all-around go-to glue. It sets up pretty quick. It totally cures in about an hour. And let's get some hot glue on the, should I do it now or wait? The hot glue is for the quick hold, and the liquid glue is for the permanent hold. Now, and this just screams like, I don't know, like fishing net, right? That's what it looks like. And I'm pretty much making this part up as I go. I don't pre-plan my projects. Watch for your fingers with the hot glue. And then I have some jute twine. It is jumbo. I actually got this from my grocery store. I use it so much. And it was really, really cheap. Just a couple bucks. Just right across there. I have lost comments. If you are commenting, I am so sorry. I am not seeing any comments at all. So I'm just gonna, as the hot glue is drying, I'm just gonna pick off some of it. I don't really like for it to show too much. And if you have any of those glue, you know, the glue strings, just hit them with the heat tool and they kind of shrivel up and go away. This is what we have so far. My last starfish. I've had these, I don't know, a year, possibly 2 years. And so now I'm just seeing where it touches, and that's where I'm going to put the glue. So I'm going to do the Beacon Fabri-Tac in the middle, and I will do the hot glue on the ends. pretty. Look how pretty. There's just something so pretty about like seashells and sand dollars and starfish. Excuse me while I refuel. I'm not done. I'm not done. So the other day I was talking about, I had that creepy cloth that you get at Dollar Tree around Halloween time. But it reminds me of like a fishnet, right? Like something you would see washed up on the shore, or, you know, and I was thinking maybe just kind of just a little bit of this around the piece. And this is, it's called creepy cloth, right? Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Please hit that thumbs up. I would love for you to come back. I usually go live on YouTube on Wednesday nights. I'm going to kick it up a notch. I go live on Facebook on Fridays, so I'm going to be streaming both. Relaxing and calming vibes. I'm just gluing it down. And I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it, but this is for my friend's bathroom that is that has like a coastal theme. Love that. Just a little touch of something, something. All right, so I do have some seashells. And let's see. These are seashells that I collected myself. I'm going to try really hard to get the glue just on the end there. And I'm going to do both glues again for this. The nets look authentic. Thanks, Roger. First time watching. You make beaches and some farmhouse decor from background. Do you sell any of what you make or have made? Sandy, yes, I do. As a matter of fact, the project that I made Wednesday night sold, and so I'm doing this one for a custom order for a friend when she saw the other one. So yes, I do sell what I make. You can just leave a message and we can figure out how to get in touch. I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll be making these the rest of the summer. All right, and now what I do have, what I was talking about on Wednesday, is I have these little clear dewdrops. They're from Gina K. It's in her Sequins and Embellishment collection. And what they are little dewdrops. They're clear little baubles. You use that for fishnet too, Lindell? And they're different sizes, and I thought these would be really cute. You know what, I'm gonna leave them in here because I just see a whole bunch over here. And I'm going to just kind of randomly put them on the board, kind of like bubbles. All right, so I do have one of these. It's a pick-me-up tool. This came with my silhouette machine. This is clay here, and it's made to pick up sequins and little bubbles and anything that you want to glue down. You use this part to pick it up. And you see right there, you use that part to pick it up, put the glue down, and this side to kind of move it around to where you want it, where you want to place it. And I do have other glue. All right, let's use this. I'm gonna try to get a tiny little drop on there. And my clay is kind of sticky, so we'll get the stick off by just fuzzing it up a little bit so it's not so sticky. And you can use sequins for this. Make sure I have the right side picked up. I thought this would be just a little something extra. And like I said, you can leave this plain, or you can embellish it as much as you like. These have these are like a half bead. They're flat on one side and rounded on another side, and they are so tiny, and I know it's really, really hard to see. And then you just use the other side to just place it where you want. And I don't know if you could see, but I have 3 beads down right there. You can see that? And I'm going to put a little bit more because I think they are just too cute. Thank you, Paula. And like I said, I apologize, but my comments are not working very well on Facebook. Every once in a while, I'll see a comment. I see a lot of so-and-so is watching. Are you all seeing comments? Are there comments? I'm so sorry. But I will go back. And I'm working on the right side because the left side is where I have the starfish and the seashells. So pretty. Look at how that's looking. Just a little bit something, just that little extra. Another tiny one. And you know, one of the hardest things to do is try to place things down random. Hey Bonnie, how are you? You would never thought of that. Very nice. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. It's so hard to make something random. And I have tried every once in a while, you know, I'll just toss some beads or sequins and have an actual randomness, not an on purpose random. There we go. Oh no, now I can't stop. I'm still not seeing comments. I think that's good. Maybe one more big one. I'll see them later. So I'll get a random comment and I have no idea what's going on. All right, this is what it's looking like. And now it needs a hanger. And I was thinking of putting the jute hanger. Let me just do that. Let's do the one with the wire. No, you know what? I'll just do the regular one for now. I need to get staples for my stapler. All right, so this is how it is. I'm gonna turn it over. I think if I had some glass beads that would look nice on this, but for now I'm just going to put it right below. So there. I'm going to glue it for now. So what I usually do is I use the Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, and then I go over it with piece of fabric or burlap ribbon with the hot glue. This will give it that little bit of extra security, but they do pull off and come apart. So I try to use a stapler to make the hanger. It makes it stronger. Hey, Kippy. How are you doing, my friend? Happy Friday. And I'm using a silicone makeup applicator to hold down the glue because it's hot. I don't want to hold it with my fingers. It'll go right through the burlap ribbon. Let's get all the flyaway glues. Here's what the back looks like. That's the hanger. We'll hang it like this. And here is my finished project. So what do you think? I know this is so awful that there are no comments on Facebook. I am so frustrated with Facebook, but YouTube has not let me down. If I could get a few more of you YouTube watchers to please click that thumbs up, I would so appreciate that. And on Facebook, if you would just share me out, throw me a thumbs up, I would love that. Thank you so much for the hearts. All right, I can see the hearts. All right, friends, so this is my project. There's about 7 minutes left. Up after me is Deb from Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. Oh, sideways. I will definitely, as far as I know, what's today? The 18th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll definitely be back next Friday. You can catch me live here on Facebook. You can catch me live on YouTube. I will be live again at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so, oh my goodness, look at those turtles, Shelby. They are so cute. I will be live tomorrow morning, which is Saturday, the 19th at 11:15 a.m. I don't have to double check the schedule, but it's going to be a really fun event. It is being sponsored by Digital Deco Designs and Grace and Tattered Lace. There will be an opportunity to win something. Thank you so much, Shelby. Thank you, Beth. I'm so glad that the comments that are popping up are, thank you, Sandy, are positive. All right, friends. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. If you're around tomorrow morning, 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time, I will be live. I am live tonight for Friday Favorites. Be sure to join Friday Favorites so you don't miss a single episode. And definitely, I still have 5 minutes. I know. I'm going to try to say goodbye for 5 minutes. I'm Italian. We stretch out our goodbyes. It'll take me half an hour to say goodbye. Hey, Tamara, how are you? You love Digital Deco Designs. Well, you better be watching tomorrow for a chance to win a Digital Deco Designs pack and also something from Grace and Tattered Lace. Right? Did I say it right? I'm right about my time tomorrow. Thank you, Shelby. Shelby from Red Brick Home Crafts is also in there tomorrow. Shelby, what time are you on? You love it, Silver. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate. Thank you so much for watching. Emma! It's Emma. Hello. Welcome back, my friend. I will pray for your mom, Robin. I will pray. I will pray. She will be fine, I promise. All right, any questions? Anything you want to know? Anything you want to talk about for 4 minutes? You love the shells? I picked the shells myself. Here's a little close-up of it. I figured the turtle's going that way. These can kind of flow this way. I've got some little bubble action going on right here with little bubbles. I don't know. I'm hoping one of these weekends I can get to the beach. I am hoping one of the weekends that I'm free and able to go to the beach, I can go to the beach. We'll see. If the weather's nice Monday, maybe I'll go Monday with my brother. Thank you so much, Emma. I will, Emma, if you are on Facebook, you can catch me live on Facebook tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. My Facebook page is Make All the Things With Me, just like on YouTube. Well, Ethan, I'm not qualified for any of that. Thank you so much. I can't wait to send the picture of her as soon as I'm done. Hey, Lori, thank you so much. All right, friends. Can I stretch out a goodbye? You know, Italian goodbyes are long. I had a coworker who would always be like, yeah, I do the Irish goodbye. She would just disappear. You wouldn't even know she was gone until you went looking for her and they're like, oh, she left an hour ago. All right, friends, that is my time. Thank you so, so very much for watching. Don't forget to join Friday Favorites. Catch us here live on Fridays. Well, Ethan, I'm sorry. I don't know. Texans draw out their goodbyes too, Tiffany. All right, friends. Know, as always, you are not alone and you matter. And I thank you so, so much for spending this a little bit. All right, Beth, you're Irish. Is the Irish goodbye really like that? Because the few Irish people that I know just like sneak out without saying goodbye. Italians take forever to say goodbye. All right, that's my time. Friends, thank you again so, so much for visiting with me. Thank you for creating this with me. I hope you are inspired and create something beautiful. Stencils are so fun and so easy to use. You don't really need a lot of talent. It is so, so easy. All you need is one color. All right, friends, have a great rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. All right, Ethan, you are asking, you have a lot of money riding on this and you need the input based on your option positions. I don't even know what you're talking about, Ethan. Why take the stance based on the current rate environment? I have no idea. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching me on YouTube. This was so much fun. I appreciate that. Please hit that thumbs up. Come back, visit me on Wednesday. I will be live Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I am in the United States, so it is U.S. Eastern Time, Eastern Standard Time. And I will try to go live twice a week. Not sure if it's going to be my Fridays, but definitely Wednesdays. Join us. All right, friends, thank you again so, so much for being here. Have a great weekend. And who knows, I might pop on and see you over the weekend. Bye for now.